You know, when there's an endangered species, people flock to a zoo to see it. I'm kind of like that rare giant panda. Well, I guess not so giant, but here you have the chance to see one of the last remaining human beings who's only had one job in his entire adult life.
Elliott has been playing this retirement card for as long as I've been in it. So I have to say that when he told me earlier this year that this really was the end, I didn't quite believe him. But I don't think he really believed him either.
As a kid, I thought my dad was a superhero. Maybe not the classic comic book type, what with his 5'6" frame, his glasses, and his quickly receding hairline. To me, he was more a literary figure. He was like New Hampshire's own Atticus Finch, a heroic small-town lawyer, taking on the bad guys and solving our social ills one case at a time.
There is some comfort in knowing that even heroes need help sometimes. Like when they need to open a new Word document. Or if they need to make completely sure that the ringer on their cell phone is on because they don't want to miss a very important call.
I guess I would say he's a gentle but relentless, compassionate warrior for justice.
There are things in New Hampshire that needed to be changed, and Elliott Berry changed it.
He did not accept injustices that I think most of the rest of us thought were impervious to change. He did not accept those things, and he tried to figure out ways to change them.
He has a vision few others have, not just to see problems, but to see solutions, and to have the ability to persuade others to pay attention, to fix those problems, and to do what is right.
Elliott would see that hopeless case, and he would see hope. He would figure out a way.
We have the New Hampshire Community Loan Fund. He co-funded that. Do you know how many cooperatives there are out there right now that were financed through his efforts? Do you know how many people now have a home in a manufactured housing park because of the efforts of Elliott Berry? That didn't exist before Elliott Berry. What else didn't exist before Elliott Berry is good cause for eviction. He wrote the statute to protect people in New Hampshire from being evicted from their homes unless there was good cause for eviction. But what about inmates? Oh, I don't know, there was class action here or class action there. What about a secured, a psychiatric unit for mentally ill people? What about parents who are losing their children? What do all of these things have in common? They have in common that Elliott Berry was here to change the law, to remind us all what's important. What's important is protecting those people in New Hampshire who are less able than us, and that's Elliott's mission in life.
Elliott really believes in equal justice under law, no exceptions.
Even now, he chooses not to look at what he has accomplished, but instead to what more there is to accomplish.
You showed me, Dad, that heroes don't always look the part, and there are different ways to raise boys to become men of character. More than anything, you show me in this world so dominated by those who speak loudest, it's those who speak and live with courage, compassion, and conviction that make real change. So thank you, Dad, for inspiring me and inspiring us all over 47 years of doing the work. I love you very much.
So, in recognition of all of this time you spent doing your job, I have a lovely participation trophy.